Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a gritty, action-packed thriller, A Working Man, 2025, starring Jason Statham as a man who just wants peace, but gets pulled back into a world of chaos. We meet Levin Cade, a tough, quiet guy who's trying to live a normal life. He's a former Royal Marine commando, but now he works construction and sleeps in his truck. Levin works for Joe Barcia at a construction site. One morning, Levin's just doing his regular thing, briefing the workers, staying out of the way, when some shady mafia guys show up to threaten one of the workers. Levin handles them like a pro, fast, clean, no hesitation. Jenny sees the whole thing and gets curious. She asks him if he was in the military, but Levin brushes it off. She even asks him to teach her how to fight. You can tell she really looks up to him. But Levin's life isn't all action and hero moments. He's fighting to get custody of his young daughter, Mary. Right now, she lives with her grandpa, Dr. Roth, Levin's father-in-law, who hates him. Why? He blames Levin for his daughter's death, Levin's wife, who sadly died by suicide while Levin was deployed. Because Levin lives in his truck, the court ruled him unfit, and now he only gets 2 hours with Mary each week. He's heartbroken. He even gives her a picture of her and her mom, but the memory still hurts her deeply. He talks to his lawyer, gives her everything he's saved, and even rents an apartment to prove he's serious. One night, Jenny goes out partying with friends. At a local bar, a bartender spots her and makes a call to a mafia thug named Viper. Moments later, Jenny is kidnapped. Just like that, gone. The next morning, Levin shows up to work and sees Joe and Carla in full panic mode. The police think Jenny ran away, but her parents know better. They beg Levin to help. At first, he says no. He's trying to stay clean, not go back to his old ways. But Joe offers him $50,000. But Levin refuses the job. Something's stirring inside him. Levin goes to see his old buddy, Gunny, a blind veteran he once saved. Gunny reminds him, sometimes doing nothing is worse than getting your hands dirty. That's all Levin needs to hear. He tells Joe, I'll bring Jenny home, and the hunt begins. Levin retraces Jenny's last steps. He finds a broken necklace near the alley behind the bar. Definitely hers. Then, he tracks down a bartender, gets rough with him, and when backup arrives, Levin takes them all out. These aren't just street punks. They're tied to the Russian Bratva, a deadly mafia led by Simon Karchenko. Levin go to a fancy house owned by a gangster named Wolo. Levin sneaks in, ties Wolo to a chair, and demands answers. Wolo talks tough, so Levin drowns him in his own pool. Brutal, but effective. With Wolo gone, Levin learns his son Dimmy is behind Jenny's kidnapping. To get to Dimmy, Levin pretends to be a drug dealer. He even meets with a biker gang leader named Dutch and pulls off a risky deal just to get close to the operation. At the gang's hangout, Levin spots Viper, the guy who kidnapped Jenny. He starts spying on them, but he's caught and captured. During a wild van escape, he kills the guards and crashes the van into a river to destroy the evidence. Talk about intense. Now things get real. Yuri, another mafia boss, realizes someone's taking out their men. He confronts Dimmy and puts the pieces together. Levin is hunting them down. Meanwhile, Levin senses his daughter Mary might be in danger too. He races to Dr. Roth's home and rescues him from a fire set by the gang. Levin hides Mary at Gunny's place and gears up for war. Jenny is being held by Viper and Artemis. She tries to escape and even flags down a cop, but the cop's working for the gang. She's dragged back in. Levin finds Dimmy and forces him to give up Jenny's location. Once he gets the address, Levin eliminates Dimmy, grabs his gear, and heads out for the final fight. Levin storms the warehouse like a one-man army. He wipes out the guards, takes on Dutch in a brutal fight, and takes him down for good. Jenny, brave and resourceful, fights back too. She stabs and kills Artemis. Not bad for a teenager. Levin finds her just in time and together they try to escape. When more enemies appear, Levon uses a grenade to finish the job. Levon brings Jenny home to her parents. They're overwhelmed with relief and gratitude. Finally, Levon picks up Mary from Gunny's house. In the final scene, a peaceful lunch. Levon, Mary, Gunny, and his family, sharing food, laughter, and a sense of calm. After all the violence, they've earned a moment of peace. A working man isn't just about revenge. It's about redemption. About a father trying to fix his life, protect the people he loves, and find peace after years of chaos. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what movie we should explain next. See you in the next one.